Here's the entrance to the sanctuary at Cedar Springs United Methodist Church. And as we go into the sanctuary, I'd like to point out one of my favorite aspects of this church is at the kind of welcome center in the sanctuary, at the back of the sanctuary, there is a working fireplace, which this is the first church where I've seen that in the sanctuary. And I certainly hope we are back in service for Christmas Eve, because I can just imagine a roaring fire and people waiting for the service around that fire. To me, that just means, that's just Christmas, right? So here's the sanctuary, and you can see the layout of the seats is for social distancing, though we haven't had a service with this particular layout, but we have sections for 3 people and singles and doubles kind of laid out here so that we can maintain social distancing. As we go to the front or back, however you want to look at it, of the sanctuary here, we see there is the altar. Of course, there's the pianist and the organ over here. So here's the altar, and there's the pulpit from which I have yet to preach. I haven't had the opportunity yet to preach from this pulpit. What I normally do when videoing is stand in the center aisle, and I'll turn around, and I stand here in the center, and there is typically a video camera here, and this is what I see when I preach. I see empty seats, which I'll be honest is a little bit depressing. I have yet to preach in this sanctuary with people here. To date, all my preaching has been to a camera for this particular congregation. So that's the tour of this space. The biggest challenge that I have is the fact that when I preach, I don't get any personal feedback because I am preaching just to a camera and not to live bodies. So that's the challenge in this space. I can't wait till we're able to come in and utilize the fact that we have chairs and not pews so that we can do the social distancing in this fashion, which should add to the safety of the congregation. So that's Cedar Springs United Methodist Church.